energy. I mean, it's hard. So I hope you all are enjoying it, and there's some really wonderful performances. But now it's time to do what we came here for, to raise some money for our two charities, and to help us, we now ask Dr. Anil Sharma again to come up to the stage because he will be our auctioneer for the live auction. Please welcome him on stage.
What did you think about these kids? Kids reaching hard through the performing arts. I tell you, in these last 5 years, it has been an incredible journey watching them and seeing how they have grown. And this is their big 5th anniversary. And this year, we are very, very happy to sponsor 2 charities. Mary, of course, I know personally, I'm so happy, so honored that this is one of the charities we have chosen. And of course, the Crisis Nursery, which has been a charity of honor in previous years as well. So this is a great, great occasion, and I want to tell you, or ask you, beg you, whichever way it goes, open your hearts. The kids have done that. Open your wallets. There are auction items. You don't have to like them. Doesn't matter. Write a check. That's what counts. You know, these are charities in our community that are important to all of us. We are blessed that we don't need their services. You know, we are so blessed. And I tell you, I look around this room and I see people, majority of us who came from India, have had our own struggles and made it. Everybody in this room is here because we are somebody. This is our chance to give back to the community. So, thank you all. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
Hello. Oh, I didn't get the wireless mic here. I needed to. Dr. Kamal, do we have a wireless mic yet? No. We could raise some money to get that. Because I like to walk on the stage. I just want to echo Neeru's comments. What a wonderful show these kids have put on. It's just amazing how they put this all together. And they're still working hard. The night is only half done yet. So they've, for the last few years, steadily raised their goals. They started out at 10,000, went up to 12, 14,000, 16, 17,000. Now they want to raise over $20,000 for these 2 charities, these wonderful charities. And I know some of you have gone over to the silent auction, and we appreciate that. But this is another opportunity for you to get something unique, want something wonderful and different, and also put money towards these wonderful charities. And by the way, you get a tax write-off on them as well. So that's not a bad deal. So what we wanted to do was, we've given you a list of some of the live auction items that we're going to do. We have some wine bottles, and we have a football signed by the Buffalo Bills quarterback. We have some dinners, and so you take your pick and choose which one you want to go for, or you can try for all of them, that's okay. I want to start by auctioning some wine bottles, and they're special wine bottles. They've been donated by some of the wine connoisseurs in our community here, A number of them have these cellars, small and large, and they have very kindly donated some of their favorite wines. And so if you're not a wine connoisseur like me, and you don't know which wine to buy, this is a good way to know which is a good wine. And you can impress your friends if you're not a wine connoisseur, and they'll be very impressed that you've got all these beautiful bottles that are hand-picked right here. And I actually found this basket in Michael's. It was nice. It's just, you're not just paying for the wine. The basket was $30, but I've been well taught by my wife. She said, don't ever pay a full price for anything. But she's a Marshall's connoisseur. So she told me, you better get a bargain on these baskets. So actually the baskets were 50% off. And then I remembered that actually, you can actually get even more money off if you use a Michael's app. So I quickly went to the store and I took my iPhone out and found the Michael's app for a coupon to see if I could get it for less. You can place them now down right there, thank you. Okay. I got out my Michael's app and I went to the register and I said, look, I know you're giving me 50% off, and by the way, I said, not my wife said, but I thought maybe I could get more with the app. So I went through the app, and I got a coupon, and I got another 5% off. So that's not bad. Not bad, is it? But the wines are precious. I asked our wine connoisseurs only two things to think about when they donate these wines. One was that they should be at least $30 or more a bottle. And secondly, they should have a Parker rating of greater than 90. And those of you who know about Parker ratings, that's a pretty good one. They all decided to get red wine. Now, that's an interesting point, because I don't know whether they're all cardiologists, because every cardiologist tells you that red wine is really good for you. You know, it's really healthy, you should drink a glass of wine a day. That's probably why these folks drink this wine, really. It's really for the health. Isn't that true? But I can tell you as a gastroenterologist that red wine is not good for you. Red wine is really bad for reflux. So actually, it's good for my business. Because I get a lot of red wine drinkers who get bad reflux, and I tell them, don't drink red wine, change over to white. It's a little better for you. You don't get as much reflux. But red wine is the connoisseur's wine. So we have 7 connoisseurs who have donated their wines. I just want to tell you a little bit about the wines before we start the auction. First of all, Dr. Tulsi Das, you can stand up. Here's Tulsi. He's donated 2 of his precious Bordeaux bottles from 2008. Chateau Latil. I don't know what that means, but it's from Le Chateau Latil. 2009. Vinod Luthra. Vinod? He's donated a Cabernet Sauvignon, 2012 Raymond from California. And also a Los Altos de la Guardia Roja from Spain, 2004.
Whoa, Vinod! Awesome!
Sound good? Howard Langstein, Howard? Another wine connoisseur. Howard has donated 2 very high-end Rojas Reserva from Spain. Viña Real in 2005. And 1996, a Muga Real from Spain. Vijay Jan has donated 2 bottles, and this is unique. His daughter-in-law actually owns a winery and runs a winery. She has a boutique winery in Napa Valley, and she has very kindly donated 2 bottles. One of Jacques Black, which is her winery, a 2008 Merlot, and a 2011 Cabernet Sauvignon. Christian Kanek, Christian, has donated 2 White Lane 2009 Napa Valley Cabernets. We also have from Shravan Singh here. Shravan's here, right here. He donated a Bordeaux 2003 Chateau Les Grands Chiens. That's my best French. He wanted to test me. Good. Did I say it right, Shravan? Oh, okay. Good. And finally, we have from Dharam Qatari. Dharam is here. He's donated Newton Claret from Napa Valley 2009. So, well, we've got a great collection of wines here, guys. But what we decided to do was we're going to split them. Now, usually, even if you're not a wine connoisseur, you know wine comes in a case of 12. Well, this is a baker's dozen. It's 13. There's actually 14 wines, and we're going to split it. So it's going to be seven wines in each auction. Here they are with the basket. I personally cut these grapes from my backyard, right there. Don't eat them though. And so I'd like to start the bidding on the first 7 bottles of wine that are donated by our local connoisseurs. You will be the proud owner of some of the best wines from the best sellers in Rochester. So let's start the bidding at $150. If you take these bottles at $30 a piece, times it by 7, you know, we're really easy at $210. So let's start at $150. Okay, it's 150. I will have 175. 175. Rahul, I have 200. 225. I have 225. I have 250. 250. I have 275 from Sanjoy. 275 from Sanjoy Palette. It's 275 for this precious $300. $300. I have $300 for this unique 7K. You will never get a 7-case bottle of wine anywhere, will you? You could go to any winery, any place, anywhere famous and ask for a 7-bottle case of wine and they will not give it to you. They don't even know what that is. That's how unique this is. 7-case bottle of wine, where are we at? $300. $300 for a 7-bottle case of wine. 300 once, 300 twice. Okay, we've got 325. There's a second case, by the way, okay? 350, okay, we've got 350. 375, we have 375 from Basant Sani. 375 for this outstanding collection of connoisseur wines. 375. 375 once, 375 twice. Sold to Basant Sani for $375. Thank you so much. Now, look at this same case. Okay? And I think we have another pair like this, but if we don't, we can always share it, guys. We can share half a bottle, couldn't we? No, I'm just joking. There is another case. That young lady, Chandrika, do you want to lift that really heavy case of wine? It's sitting right there. There's the other case. It's an exact copy, and let's start the bidding at $150. Who wants to get this rare collection? 150. Okay, here we go. 150, 175, 200, 225 from Nilesh, 225, 250, $250 I have. I have $275. Sanjoy, $275, $300. I have $300. $300 for this unique. When you open these bottles, you will think of all these connoisseurs in town, and they'll be thinking of you. 300. I got 300. $300. 325. 325 from Sanjoy. 325 for this case of outstanding wines. 325 going once. 350. I have 350. $350. If you had to find these wines, you would have to travel the world, because these guys, they ship them from all over the place, okay? And you have to do a lot of internet searching. You know, you have to include all the research that they did to find these bottles. 300 and, where am I? I forgot, 25 or 350? 350, I have 350 back there. Who's the 350 bidder? Oh, they're at 350. Are we going any more than 375? We're going to 375. $375 going once. $375 going twice. 375 sold to this gentleman here. Your name, sir? Hussein takes this for $375. Thank you so much. And thank you, connoisseurs. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. We sold 2 bottles, 2 cases of 375. Okay. Now, who follows the Buffalo Bills? Can you raise your hand? There's very few people who care about the Bills these days, but there must be somebody. Does somebody even care about the Bills? So there are a few Bills supporters here. Now, is there anybody like the Dolphins? We have some Dolphins fans as well. Okay. So, the Bills fans probably know that their star quarterback, rookie quarterback, he was purchased by the Bills for $8 million. $8 million he made. And unfortunately, a few weeks ago, he got injured. He couldn't move his leg. He had an LCL twist or something. He had to go off the field. He didn't know what to do with himself. He signed this freaking football for us. He was unemployed. Well, he wasn't unemployed. He was still got his $8 million. But he had a lot of time on his hands. So one of our good friends went to him and said, with all that time on your hands, why don't you sign this? And there it is. It's a genuine signature by E.J. Manuel. And he also very kindly gave us 2 tickets to the game that he will play in and smash the Dolphins. December the 22nd. So here's an opportunity. Now this guy, E.J. Manuel, was the first draft pick for the Buffalo Bills. He is touted by ESPN as one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the country. And he may well be the next Tom Brady or Peyton Manning. So this potentially could be a really high-end item in 5, 10, 15 years, whatever. Or it could be a complete dud if he doesn't recover. If his leg doesn't get working better, you know, this could be a complete dud. And I recognize that, and you're taking a risk in buying this football signed by him. But I have some faith in the Buffalo Bills. I don't have much. I've been trying to follow them for 20 years, and every time I see them recently, it makes me sick. But, having said that, we're here not for E.J. Manuel, but we're here for Bavona and for Crisis Nursery. And so we'd like to get an opening bid on a signed football by E.J. Manuel with 2 tickets to the Dolphins and Bills game on December the 22nd. And I'll start the bidding at $100. $100, and let's go to, who goes for 125? 125 Durham. 150 Rahul. 175. 200. $200. Some people have a lot of faith in E.J. Manuel. $200. 225 Nilesh. 225. 250. Does someone have an inside track on E.J. Manuel? Because if they do, this could be $1,000 ball eventually. We have 250. 275. Nilesh is going to 275. These tickets, by the way, themselves, I think they're $70 tickets. They're pretty good tickets. Yeah, they're $80 tickets, by the way. So, we're at 275, Nilesh, for this amazing E.J. Manuel signed football. 275. Do I have 300? 275 going once. $300. I have $300 from Mark Belfer. $300 from Mark Belfer. He originally is from Ohio, but he obviously worships the Bills. $300. I have $300 and going once. $300 $325, $325, $325, $350, $350. EJ Manuel ratings are going up here. I hope he plays football as good as this. Okay, $375, Nilesh. $375 for EJ Manuel signed ball. Going once. $370. Okay, $400. Mark is going to $400. $400. Do I have anybody else? $400. People in Ohio know their bills, okay? Maybe we know their bills. So $400, Dr. Belfer. 400 once, 400 twice. Sold to Dr. Mark Belfer, $400. Thank you so much. Okay, one of the popular items we have when we do our auctions is who took my glass from water? Oh, I need this. Thank you. One of the popular items that we have is a dinner donated by one of our guests. And today we have a couple of dinners. And the first one I'm going to auction is a dinner donated by our very good friends Vasanta and Ravi Ravindra. Vasanta and Ravi, please stand up. They have been great supporters of the ICU and of KRHTPA, and they have donated a sumptuous gourmet meal for 6 people in their beautiful home that I have visited a number of times. And they are outstanding hosts and outstanding cooks. Vasanta is originally from Bangalore, and she does a mean Bangalore biryani. Ravi is from Mysore, and Ravi, I hear, does an amazing Mysore masala dosa. And he will spice it up as much as you like, and he's going to open one of his rare 15-year malt whiskies. I've never heard of that combination before, Ravi. Whiskey and masala dosa. Do you forget the sambar and just dip the masala dosa in the whiskey? That sounds enticing. So they are going to donate a meal for 6 people at their house, and I'd like to start the bidding at $100. Who would like to? Nilesh, $100. Let's go to $150. Rahul, $150. $200. $200. $250. Oh, who's that? You know, a lot of 200. You know, she will really give a southern Indian twist to her food, and that plus that whiskey is really sounding pretty spicy and a great kick. $250. $300. Nilesh, $300. $350. Rahul Laroya knows a good thing. He's a restaurateur. He knows where there's good food. If he's bidding on this, it means something. $350 for a meal. Oh, he's after the Scot. Okay, right. $350 once. $350 twice. Sold to Rahul. $350. Right. The next item, and we have just 2 or 3 more. The next item I want to auction is being kindly donated by Dr. Mark Belfer. Mark, could you just stand up for us? Mark is moved here from Ohio. He's currently the Chief Medical Officer of KRHTPA. And Mark, we do have some URMC folks here as well. So this is a good place for everybody to meet and collaborate. Mark was formerly the president of the Ohio Academy of Family Medicine, very talented speaker, nationally known for his work. But he also has a lot of other interests. He likes golfing. How many golfers do we have here? Yeah, we have quite a few golfers. He likes sports shooting. You know, he enjoys that. But what he's donating today is his love of photography. And he is really a professional photographer. And he has donated where is the photograph, guys? Of us? There it is. Here, there we go. This is a beautiful photograph, original, one of a kind, that was taken at in Michigan around dawn, and it shows a dragonfly with a little bit of dew on it, and it's taken with a Canon 50D camera. Now, I have a 7D camera Canon. I don't know how the heck to work it. I've had it for 3 years, and I can't imagine this. He used a 50D camera. So this is a unique photograph. We're going to start there, and then we'll go to the next piece, Rohan. But first, I want to take bids on this very beautiful photograph by Dr. Mark Belfer, and I'd like to start the bidding at $100. Nilesh, what? Okay, we got 300 already. 300, 325. Nilesh, 325. We have $325. $325. It's just a stunning piece. When you come up close to it, you really can see the marvel of photography. $325 for this unique photograph. Anyone for $350? We got $350. We have $350 by this beautiful photograph by Dr. Mark Belfer. $350. $350 going once. $350 going twice. $400. Okay, Nilesh, $400. $400 for this beautiful photograph. I think it's gonna, just it being there is going to enhance any room, and it is a beautiful piece. $400. $400 going once. $400 twice. Sold to Dr. Nilesh Patel, $400. Thank you so much. We also have a painting. Actually, I'm gonna do another dinner. Who has tried to get into the Golden Corral for dinner? Who has tried and been unsuccessful because the lines are so long? Who is dying to go to the Golden Corral because you can't get in? It's so long, the lines are so long. See, look at them. Well, this is your chance. Golden Corral has done an amazing job of providing to the Rochester community a gourmet Las Vegas style buffet, and they really take importance in the freshness of their food. They've got a great reputation. They have no microwaves. Everything is fresh, and the extent of the menu is just amazing. So the biggest challenge to the Golden Corral is to get in and wait in line. But what we're going to do tonight is that we're going to provide a VIP meal for 8 at the Golden Corral. And you will go zip past the lines. You will be greeted by the owner, Dr. Patel. And Dr. Patel, Nilesh Patel, has also promised that he will personally serve this VIP group. So that's an amazing deal. You couldn't even buy that if you went on eBay. You could not buy that on eBay. A straight run into Golden Corral and be served by the owner. So Nilesh has very kindly donated a meal for 8 people at this amazing buffet and grill, the Golden Corral, and let's start the bidding at actually we should start the bidding at $200. $200. $225. Do I have $225? $225 for the Golden Corral. $225. $300. I have $300. $300 to get in past the lines at the Golden Corral. And by the way, the lines are getting shorter because people are realizing that there's great food there, and they time it. You know, they time the right times to get in there. So this is a great deal for $300. You get served by the owner. It's a VIP meal. We have $300 once, $300 twice. Sold for $300. Chetna, well done. Okay, so I think we're almost there. We're now at a painting. And one of the real founders of the ICC, this very building that we're in, is Dr. Ravi Sharma. And Ravi, where are you? Are we here? There he is. And Ravi is a gastroenterologist. And you know, he has the same issues that I have, in that everybody gets confused with the shamans. So, you know, patients come and see us, and they sometimes think, you know, I'm him. And so I tell them, look, shamans like the Smith of the Indian world. We're all over the place. There are doctors who are shamans all over the place, but most of us are not related. But one of the great things that Ravi has done for me, is that anybody who talks about him and thinks I'm him has a fantastic things to say. So I benefit from that. So thank you, Ravi. I haven't had a chance to tell you that, but your great name in GI has sort of surreptitiously trickled down. But Ravi has been retired for a number of years. He took up painting, and he is really a wonderful artist, and he has kindly donated. Where's the painting, guys? There we are. This is an exclusive, limited print of a painting he did of a scene in Copenhagen, I believe, Denmark. And these are the hands of a gastroenterologist. Not all gastroenterologists can paint like this, by the way. There's a couple of other GI docs in here. We wouldn't be able to do this. There's no. You know, our hands are going like this all the time. You know, we like to get to the bottom of things. You know, people always ask us, you know, why'd you get into this line of work? And that's one of the things I tell them, that I just like to get to the bottom of things. You know, then they say, well, and I tell them, you know, my nickname is the Rear Admiral. And I'm going to stop the GI jokes right now, because there are kids here. Okay, so a gastroenterologist, I'm very proud of this, that a gastroenterologist has, not me, but a gastroenterologist has painted this piece. So I'd like to start the bidding at $100 for a unique piece, 100, Durham. 125, Nilesh. 200. $200. I have $200 for this wonderful. $250, Durham. $250. $300 from Ravi. 300, 350. $350 for this beautiful piece of Ravi Sharma's. $350. $350. $400. $400 we have for this beautiful painting. $450 from Dr. Patel. $450. Beautiful painting of Denmark scenery, limited edition by $450. $500. Ravi from Ravi Engineering. $500. $500. $500 going once. $500 going twice. Sold to Ravindra. $500. And we're now going to do, guys, how much time do we have? Do you want me to keep on raising money, or are we going to get... Okay, we have a dinner donated by our good friends Marty and Michelle Gingras. Marty and Michelle are right here. They've been very supportive of many of the KRHTPA events. Marty is an orthopedic surgeon of great renown at Highland Hospital, and they have very kindly donated a dinner for 8 people in their beautiful, they have a beautiful home in Victor. It's an old cobblestone farmhouse. It's a delight to be in, and they're just wonderful hosts. I've been to a number of their events there, and it's just a joy to be with them, to see this old building, that's old farmhouse, cobblestone farmhouse, and they're going to be serving a wonderful meal on behalf of Bivona and Crisis Nursery. So I'd like to begin the auction, the bidding at $100. $100 for dinner with Marty and Michelle Gingras, $100 Nilesh, $150 for $300. On board, please, going for $300. $300, $350 from Dr. Das, $400, $400. $450 for Vinod Luthra, $450 for, I'm sure, is a delightful evening with Marty and Michelle. $450, $450, $450 going once, $450 going twice. Sold to Vinod Luthra for $450. So I think you're going to have a great time. Are we done, guys? Time? Okay, these KRHTPA guys are telling me to get off the stage. Thank you so much. I don't know what the total was. What was the total? Abbas? 3,000 plus. That's an accountant's husband talking. Okay, thank you so much for everybody who has donated. Next year, we're going to be looking for more people to donate, so we'll be looking out for you guys. But thank you for everybody who took part in this, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you. Where's our MCs?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sejal Patel.
I'm Rohan Gupta. We are your MCs for the rest of the night.
Dr. Sharma, you did a great job, and thank you everyone who contributed to our live auction this evening. It's going to go a long way with helping us reach our goal of $20,000 this evening or more. So give yourselves a round of applause.
Now, even if you didn't get a chance to participate in the live auction, there's still time for you to donate by buying raffle tickets for $1 each, which gives you the opportunity to win an iPad, or participate in the silent auction, which is in the tables in the back. So we hope that you dig into your pockets and buy some raffle tickets.
Woo! By the way, who bought their raffle tickets this evening? I can't see. Raise your hand.
Yeah.
What about the rest of you guys? There's still time, so don't be left out, okay?
So now we're going to begin the second half of the show with a band called The Larger Half. They will be performing an original song called Easy.
The performers are Rohan Pawar, Caleb Atkinson, and Maddie and both Smiley. So let's give them a round of applause. tuned. You guys may have just witnessed the future Black Eyed Peas of Rochester.
Back to the show. Now we will be having the director of KRHTPA, Ambika Sharma, do another one of her well-known Bollywood dances. It has been a tradition every year, and it gets better and better.
And we will also be joined by a special guest this year, Ani Patel. So let's please give them a warm round of applause. from you, and we hope we can encourage other kids to join us.
So, next performing is an international duo. They have come all the way from Canada, as they have done every year, to add a unique dance performance.
Sejal and Ronak are the cousins of the Sharmas, and they've been trained by the famous Bollywood choreographer Shamak. They've performed in Toronto not only in Bollywood, but in Bhangra as well.
Today they are going to present a contemporary style dance.
So let's give them a round of applause.
Just like the drug you need it, when the feeling brings you down. The thick smoke, you see it, the air around you breathing, but the feeling brings you down. And there's no one to save you, and there's no one around. If these walls could talk, do you know what they say now? I can barely hear you. Can you speak out loud? Don't you get too high if you get down back down. I'm coming out, you're bleeding, your heart's been torn to pieces, and the fear brings you down. You can't breathe, and what you need is someone to take you from me. This love will knock you down. And there's no one to save you, and there's no one around. If these walls could talk, do you know what they say now? I can barely hear you. Can you speak out loud? Don't you get too high if you get down back down. See, I'm coming out, away, the pain is killing me. I can't breathe. Everything you want and need. You should leave me now. Don't you get too high, don't you get too high if you can't come back.
Just give another round of applause to Sejal and Ronak. Every year they manage to show us something new and unique and exciting.
Next we have a talented opera singer.
She's going to be singing an Italian aria, and she's from the Eastman School of Dance, or singing. Let's give her a round of applause.
I'm really excited, so thank you for having me.
Oh,
amazing voice she has. I've never heard someone sing like that before.
Now we have a grand finale of KRHTPA. It's a tradition where the members will be presenting a fashion show.
But first, we have a few words from the founders, Ambika Sharma and Rohan Virdi.
Being able to sit in the audience this year and watch the show was a pleasure, and it's astonishing to see the amount of talent within the youth in this community.
It has been a great pleasure working with the high school students who are part of KRHTPA. Some of them have been working with me for 2 or 3 years, and it's amazing to see their growth. They start off as 10th graders, and now some of them are seniors, and I can tell that the qualities that Rohan and I gained doing this banquet have definitely been passed on to them. And everything you see here tonight has been planned by them. Of course, we couldn't do it without the help of several people. So first, I'd like to thank our platinum sponsors, who are Anil and Richa Sharma, Anuj and Sherry Bansal, Nikhil and Rashmi Patel, Vinod and Vinay Luthra, and Tajinder and Maninder Virdi. So a big hand to them. Another big help is having the food that you all enjoyed donated to us. These restaurants really are amazing. They don't ask for much. Whenever I go in there, I ask, can you do this? And without any hesitation, it's a yes. And that's amazing. So I'd like to call on stage, if they're still here, Tandoor of India and Amaya. Tandoor and Amaya. Enough for being so warm and kind towards our organization. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks. Along with the restaurants, there are several people who are up very late at night. I'm in bed as a college student, and I'm getting emails at 3 in the morning from these people. And I don't know how they do it, but I'd like to thank Mr. Abbas Kamar, Mrs. Chetna Chandrakala, who set up all the seating, Dr. Padmanabh Kamath, who has been sitting back there controlling all the lighting for the show, my parents, who put up with my shenanigans, Sherry Auntie and Anuj Uncle, who have helped tirelessly with the centerpieces and transporting, Rashmi Auntie, who helped come today and decorate. Without your guys' support, it's impossible. So thank you so much. If I'm missing anybody, I'm sorry. But I'd like to thank each one of you who have come out tonight. All the KRHTPA moms. That's the new term, KRHTPA moms. So all of you who have come out tonight have made a huge contribution just by being here. And that's a round of applause to you all. And lastly, our performers, some who have come very far to perform. And as you saw, they did a brilliant job and entertained you all with their unique talents. Also, our 2 charities, Bavona and Crisis Nursery, Greater Rochester, having your guys' support definitely helps, and knowing that if anything we need to turn to you guys, having that comfort makes it that much more easier. So we thank you for being so supportive. Okay, I think now we're going to do the raffle.
The first ticket is for the iPads. Oh god.
Can we have the lights, the house lights? Can we get the house lights so that people are able to read their tickets?
Getting it.
Not saying that none of you can, but just in case.
Is 743-637. 743-637. Again, 743-637. Anybody?
Okay, last number announcement, then we'll pick another ticket.
Alright, 743-637.
Can everyone see their tickets?
Okay, 743-536.